Hi, my name is Michael O'Connor, and I'm in charge of all the cameras, alarms, and doors for the district. This is a short video on your new Genetec VMS Video Management Service camera system. So now that you've logged in to your computer using your e-credentials and your email password, you are presented with a desktop. There shouldn't be anything on your desktop. First thing you do is go to the Start button or the Windows button. You'll be presented with a list of applications, all in alphabetical order. Scroll down to the G's. You will see a folder called Genetec Security Center 5.7. Click on it once. Expand it. You will see Security Desk. This is where your camera system software is. You click on it once. The software will launch. My advice is, in order to get to it easier from here on out, see how the icon shows up in your tray? Right click on it, pin it to the taskbar. That means every time you log in, all your tasks will be, all your icons in your taskbar will be there, and you can easily launch this software. Once the software is launched, you will need to know two things. The directory is the first thing. This is what you need to enter. 010-VMS. Then all you have to do is click Use Windows Credentials. That will pass the credentials you use to log onto the workstation through to the software, granting you permission to see and interact with the cameras that you have been assigned. As I log on, and you will see, I get all the cameras and everything in Genetec. So on the left-hand side, you'll see your task bars, options, about, etc., and so on. All you really need to be concerned about is monitoring. This is where you find all the cameras. Click on monitoring, and you will see, you probably will be presented with a 4-window layout. Most schools have quite a few more than 4. So you will go down to Change Tile Pattern, and here's where you can choose how your cameras will be presented. I would prefer or suggest about 16 per window, per screen. But you can add as many as you want. And if you don't like the layouts presented, you can go to More, and you can choose from many other different layouts and configurations. If you really want to be specific or creative, click the Edit pattern. Here's the editor, the pattern editor. You want to create your own layout. Click the plus sign. Add as many rows and columns as you want to work with. And now you can remove certain parts to make a unique layout that would suit how you would like to see your cameras. And if you don't like the way it is, just hover, the dotted line will show up, click, and it will bring back your line. Once you've done that, you're going to name your pattern. You're going to put it in a category. Usually I put mixed because it's not very, normal, it's mixed, save, and close. Or you can just click save and create another pattern that you might prefer. Next, once you've chosen your layout, I'm just going to go with the simple 16. On the left-hand side, you should see APS with a little caret or triangle. Single click on the triangle and you should expand it and you should see all your cameras. For this example, I'm going to pick, I don't know, let's pick Alvarado. Select it, expand it. Now you should see a subcategory of cameras. Once you expand that, you have all your cameras listed. Now you can start filling your cameras or creating your layout however you would like. The easy way is to double click and it will start filling in the cameras. Now if you would like one in a specific place, drag it there. You don't like the layout. For example, this camera, this admin parking, is one camera with 4 different views. You want to rearrange how it looks. Grab the word and move it. In this case, I'm going to try and make it look more panoramic. I believe this would be there. This would be there, this would be there, and this would be there. From left to right, looking around the corner, in front of you, more, or going clockwise, there you have your layout of that camera. Continue filling up your blocks as you need or want or prefer. I'm just randomly choosing cameras to use as examples. Now we have our 16 different views, or this is my layout. It can be whatever you want. In order to save this layout, you go to the monitoring tab, right click on it, save as layout. Make sure you click on the school you're associated with to save it. In this case, Alvarado. Name it. Click save. Now you'll notice in your tree, you now have a preset layout. Now, you start your software and you want to get your layout up, double click your preset layout and it just fills it in. You want to have if you only have one monitor or you want to do what they call task cycling, go back to security desk, open a second tab of monitoring, create your layout, pick your cameras, I'm just randomly choosing them from the bottom. I'm not really random, I'm just going through the list. What did I miss? There. Now you have 16 more. Save your layout. Right click, save layout. Select your school. Name your layout. Save. Now you have two. Now you have two sets, two layouts pre-set up. There's two ways to start task cycling, and task cycling is defined as switching between these two tasks. So if you right-click here again, you can start task cycling by clicking here, or you could, like as it said, hit Control-Q, and it will start cycling. And it will cycle between this layout and this layout based on whatever you have set up in the options. See how it switches back and forth. To quit this task cycling, you can right-click here, stop task cycling, or hit escape. The cycling time for between these two monitoring layouts can be defined in the options from the security desk home here. Task cycling every 15 seconds. You can set it for 30 seconds, 1 minute, whatever you feel is best for you. So now you've gotten into the software, you've got it launched, you've got a preset layout, you've saved it. Let's look at how some of the other features of, let's say, searching for something that lost, something that disappeared, something that showed up. Let's see if we can find something worthy of searching. All right, so I've picked a parking lot view. Let's look at it in full screen. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to do a search by time. The time search is right here, this little clock on the right-hand side. Click on it after you've selected a camera. You'll be presented with the last 24 hours here and however long of retention you have here. Most cases, you should see 30 days of retention. So we can go back to Tuesday. Let's do in the morning when we probably catch somebody here about 8:16. Guess what? Nobody's here. My luck. All right, so we went and we checked. We went back to 5:10 Monday at 4:15. Let's stop the recording, the playback. Let's do a quick search. This is a pretty good tool. I really, really like this. You have your selected camera. You right-click, go to the camera selection, go quick search. Brings up a small version of the same camera. Select what you're looking for. In this case, we're going to look at what time these folks showed up from Sound and Signal. You highlight it, you start your search. They bring you a timeline. So wow, I went too far back. Let's look at when they leave. So somewhere between 4:15 and 4:26 they left. Let's zoom in. Somewhere between 4:28 and 4:43 they left. Let's look even more because I don't want to look at that much video to figure out when they left. So between 4:34 and 4:37 they left. That's 3 minutes I don't want to watch video to look at. Between 4:34 and this 4:34, they left. Hit play. Now you're at that time and watch them leave. You can click the fast forward button, or you pick play, and then you can see, here they go. Now here's another cool little tool. You found the time when something happened. Click pause, double click and go back to your layout. By clicking this synchronize video, I'm going to add some cameras to make this a little bit more dramatic. All right, so we've done our search. This is our camera that's set for the 10th at 4:34. They are leaving. Everything else is live. If you click synchronize video, it will bring all these other cameras to this time frame so that you could see what happened building up to this point in time. In a case of someone disappearing or showing up, you can see how they progressed through your school by taking this time frame and playing it backwards, and you can just start watching how they progressed or how they go forward from here, how they left your school, what they did as they left. Click the back, click play. Now we're going back in time, and you can see, you click it again, you're going at 2 times fast, click it again, 4 times, 6 times. Now you're really just booking through video, and you can find out how everything that happened leading up to this point in time. Click live, and it brings everything back to live. So that is pretty much it in a nutshell. How to start navigating through Genetec and using it to help you find and identify problems or issues that occur at your site. My name is Michael O'Connor. If you have any questions, my email is michael@aps.edu. If you have camera issues, please submit a ticket to the help desk, 830-8080. Be aware, we do get a report every single morning of every single camera that's down, and there are quite a few, and we try to get to them all, but it may actually take some time before we can get to the one you may be concerned with. If it continues to be down for a long time, submit a ticket, we will get to it. If you need video pulled for a legal matter or a parental matter, email PD, Paul David that is, dash, V as in Victor, request @aps.edu. That's PD-V request @aps.edu. Please be specific on what camera, a start time, and an end time. We will pull the video, burn it to DVD, and leave it up front for you to come pick up. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope this helps.